thought it was time to look at our local history, just for those history buffs. We don't want them missing out on things. So I'm going to go through that really, really quickly. Looking at the Mount Barker Courier from February 1915, and it looks like a couple of Mount Barker's pubs are under new management in that issue of the Courier. It says the Barker Hotel is now in the hands of Mr. Shoebridge, and I reckon that's probably the same Mr. Shoebridge that Shoebridge Lane behind the National Bank is named after. The Barker Hotel, it says, now offers everything you'd expect in a first-class public house after its renovations. It includes large and well-appointed bedrooms and drawing rooms, as well as bath, billiard and commercial rooms. It even has gas and telephone, as well as stables and garaging for your motor car. How modern is that? Gray's Inn, just down the road, is now in the hands of Mr. Allen, and he's advertising that he's just taken over. He says that Gray's Inn now has all the usual conveniences and is apparently a well-appointed hotel. You'll find stabling for your horse and garaging for your car, as well as motor vehicles to hire. And if you're coming up from Adelaide on the train, they'll even meet you at the train no matter what time it arrives, which is really comforting to know. Further afield, the Hagan Arms in Ichunga, it says, is now in the hands of Mrs. Sawyer. She's just taken over, and she says she intends to make it a popular resort for travellers and for the general public. She tells us that civility and attention is guaranteed, and isn't that nice to know from your local pub? Now, there was a story in the Courier from 100 years ago about the Macclesfield Picnic, which is an annual community sports day. Every year it's done as a bit of a charity fundraiser, and in this year, 1915, the proceeds are going to the Belgium Relief Fund. Remember, World War I is underway, and Belgium is a place where there are a lot of people in need of help, so all of that funding is going to the Belgium Relief Fund, and it looks like a fantastic day is to be had at the Macclesfield Picnic in 1915. It will be held on St. Patrick's Day. There's going to be running races for boys, girls, men, ladies and the over 50s. They'll have a hop, skip and jump, hurdles, potato race, throwing a sheaf of hay, throwing rings, stepping a distance, a log chop, a greasy pig to chase, a tug of war, a guessing game and a bowling competition. And apparently at the end of the day, the greasy pig will be auctioned, with those proceeds as well going to the Belgium Relief Fund, and lots of children's amusements on the day. That sounds like an absolutely brilliant idea. This was, of course, 100 years ago, but I'd really like to see something like that happening in the local area again, with a picnic and everybody getting together and all the proceeds going to a local charity. What do you reckon, Simon?
Sounds, actually, you've described that very well.
It sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.